The cheetah is a strong animal belonging to the feline family. In addition, the predator belongs to the genus Acinonyx and is considered one of those representatives of this genus that have managed to survive to this day. Cheetahs are also called hunting leopards, and they differ markedly from many representatives of this family, both in appearance and in a number of other traits. Almost all cheetah species are quite large and powerful predatory animals, whose body length reaches almost 1.5 meters, weighing more than 60 kilograms. The tail length is also not small and is more than 70 centimeters. If we compare it to other representatives of the cat family, the cheetah's body is shorter, despite its impressive weight. The limbs, although relatively thin, are long enough and just as strong, armed with partially non-retractable claws. Due to the presence of a long tail with uniform pubescence, the cheetah uses it as a balancer when moving quickly. The head is relatively small, with a faintly defined mane. The cheetah's entire body is covered with short and sparse fur, colored in yellowish or yellowish sandy tones. In addition, almost the entire body of the cheetah is chaotically covered with dark, small spots. The nose of this animal is as though fringed with black stripes located on both sides. To date, scientists have identified only 5 subspecies of these unique animals. 4 subspecies inhabit exclusively the African continent, and 1, the territory of Asian countries. The Asian cheetah is considered the most interesting predator. In the sparsely populated areas of Iran, there are about 60 individuals. It is also believed that some individuals have managed to survive in the territories of countries such as Afghanistan and Pakistan. About 24 individuals are kept in captivity in various countries. Of no less interest is the royal cheetah or the unique mutation rex. This animal is distinguished by the presence of black stripes running along the back, as well as large, as if merging spots located on the sides of the predator. The royal cheetah is crossed with ordinary cheetahs, and the unusual coloration is related to one of the genes, so animals with this coloration are quite rare. Cheetahs with very unusual coat coloration can be found. These include red cheetahs, as well as cheetahs colored in a golden hue, with the presence of pronounced dark red spots. The remains of a rather large predator, which inhabited the territory of Europe about 2 million years ago, have been discovered in France. It was identified as the European cheetah, and its images are found on the rocks of the Chauvet cave. Compared to modern cheetah species, the European species was much larger and much more powerful. Adult individuals weighed about 100 kilograms and their body length was more than 1.5 meters. According to scientists, the extinct cheetah also had more muscle mass, so their run was faster than modern predators. More recently, cheetahs were considered members of the feline family, which were quite good in their natural environment. These predators were found almost all over Africa and Asia. African cheetahs inhabited a vast territory extending as far south as Morocco and extending to the Cape of Good Hope. The main populations of the Asian cheetah were spread over the territory of India, Pakistan, and Iran, the UAE, as well as Israel. The vast expanses of Iraq, Jordan, Saudi Arabia, and also Syria were home to equally large populations of cheetahs. At one time these predators could also be found on the territory of the former Soviet Union. As for our time, these unique animals were on the verge of extinction, so their overall numbers are very low. Cheetahs are fast, agile and strong predatory animals, capable of speeding up to 100 kilometers per hour, or even more, attacking their potential prey. The cheetah's long and massive tail allows it to keep its balance, especially during sharp turns. Strong legs, armed with fixed claws, allow the animal to perform various, sometimes unthinkable maneuvers. When the predator catches up with its prey, it makes a paw grab and sinks its teeth into the neck. The basis of the cheetah's diet is small ungulate animals, including antelope and gazelle. In addition to these, cheetahs prey on hares, baby warthogs, and feathered animals. Cheetahs, unlike other members of this family, hunt almost during the day and rest in secluded places at night. Cheetahs are mostly solitary, forming pairs only during the mating season. The female leads a solitary life, even during the breeding season, raising her cubs without their father. Males also try to keep to themselves, although they can often be seen in a group. At the same time, they form an even, friendly relationship. They purr and lick each other's faces affectionately. Even when meeting in small groups, regardless of which sex the animals belong to, they never have an argument. The territory in which the female hunts is quite vast and depends on the age of the cubs and the availability of food objects. Males do not stay in one territory for a long time. Animals choose a resting place for themselves on a flat, well-viewed area of territory. Generally, the den is in an open area, although sometimes the cheetah's shelter is under the bushes of prickly acacia and other thickets. While in the wild, these predators live from 10 to 20 years. In order to stimulate the female to the mating process, the male will have to chase the female for some time. Adult, sexually mature males may band together in groups, which mostly consist of brothers. For the right of possession of a certain territory or female, the groups confront each other.